What possibility is it that Kyrie says that, you know what? This thing is difficult to do it this way. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I should go and get a few more years under LeBron, under the King, with LA, and then in 2-3 years when he takes, I'll be more prepared to lead a team. Does anybody? I was like, man, maybe he would come to this realization. He seems like a smart young man.
Well, that's one of the places I'm pretty sure that he's looking at. I mean, there in New York, no question about it. He wants to be the man on the team. You think he'll link back up with LeBron? Well, with LeBron let him be him. Like it was times like LeBron gave him the ball and say, hey, when you get a little older, you need that guy that can go and get his shot anytime he possibly can. I think that's what LeBron was missing with this team. It struggled at times when he wanted to rest and he wanted to sit back, and he didn't have that guy that can go and get him 35 and kind of win the game. If you go back to the time when they beat the Warriors, LeBron had a great series, but it was that one game.
Kyrie shot that jumper. So that's my point. Kyrie as Robin can be dynamic.
Yes.
In a dynamic duo. But as Robin, Kyrie as Batman isn't as dynamic because he won't get a duo. You see what I mean? And so now why can't Kyrie recognize that and come on back?
Well, Kyrie's still young, but I think it's going to be a transformation for him to start realizing that he can get his shot at any time he wants. But to make that team better, he has to set that team up to get everybody else going. They're a young team. And to get everybody else going, and then he can take over at times. But he don't need to take over every time.
Right, and Kyrie talked about that. He talked about how they're dropping in the lanes. You know, in reading the article, he's talking about how everybody's dropping and sloughing off in the lane. And he has 3 or 4 people in the lane. And you're right, okay, you're going to dish it out. But now, doing it the whole game, when you're playing with LeBron and they're dropping in the lane, LeBron's really leading that. He's dropping it off to Kyrie. So Kyrie's just sitting still. Now you spotting up shooting, which he can do also. Right. Now you have more energy late in the game to take on the whole defense like you're doing in Boston. And I think it's wearing him out, taking it from the beginning of the whistle to the gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the beginning whistle to the gun when he's the man. But when he comes in as Robin, if he can be Robin to the Kings, to the LeBron's Batman, then it's a whole different story, man. His talents take off.
But it seems like he has so many Robin options, quote unquote, in Boston with Terry Rozier and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. He has all these young guys that he could put his arm around and really be a leader for these kids. But for some reason or another, he's either choosing not to, or, I mean, we don't really know behind the scenes, but he's either choosing not to, or they're not really receptive to the type of peer coaching that he's giving them.
Right. Yeah, well, can he be a Rob? Can he do that? Because he has to dominate the ball. So now, and you got to dominate the ball like that all game. I think it wears him out. But when LeBron was bringing the ball up early and Kyrie just spotting up, shooting and getting all that, then when LeBron takes a rest, he has all the energy to run by people because he's even more fresh. He's been sitting around. Now he's doing it all game long, and I think it just wears him.
Let's think about this. It was the same kind of dynamic when Shaq and Kobe. And Shaq and Kobe wanted to be, hey, I'm the guy. I can take that baton, right? Got rid of Shaq. Kobe was doing all amazing things, did some great things, but he realized at some point in time, man, I need others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can do what I want to do, but it's wearing me out. I need others. Then they start trying to get pieces to help Kobe win that next championship. Then they got Gasol. Then they got some other guys. When you get to a certain point in your career, you realize you feel like you're Superman. But at some point in time, you got to understand that you need the others around you. And players go through it. It's just when Kyrie figured that out, I think he'll be a better player. He's already a tremendous player and a great player, and I'm a Kyrie fan. But I think you got to make that next step, and he has to make that next step.
Me too. I just hold on to it. And this is the Rich Eisen Show. I'm Mike Orvin sitting in for Rich Eisen, along with NBA Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond and Chris Brockman over there, and Mike D on the mic. Yeah, I just always say this, guys, as I watch people. I've always said it, and it holds true. It takes a different type of dude to lead people to win championships. You got to be selfless and selfish and know when to discern between the two. You know, because you got to lift everybody up to play hard all the time. Right. And I don't know if Kyrie has that ability because he has to have the ball. Now, I like when he's dropping down and dissing that ball out and get everybody going and everybody's – Boston looks like a different team.
He can do that.
And they did that for spurts in the season.
Right.
For spurts in the season.
They did it in game one.
And they did it in game one. Well, in game one, they stopped Giannis from getting to the
they played a great team.
They just they put a fence up.
Yeah, they did.
And stopped him from getting to that basket. And now he's just splitting double teams and doing it again. They got to get back to that.
Yep.
They got to get back to that or they have no shot. They got to get back to trying to slow down Giannis from getting them to the basket or they have no shot. I just want to see, I just want to hope, because everybody's talking about, you know, I saw something the other day talking about the two, Kevin Durant and Kawhi going to the Clippers or somewhere, or going somewhere else. And I'm saying, well, who's coming to LeBron? Who's coming to the Lakers? And hopefully, with what's going on, I don't say hopefully, I won't say I'm a Laker fan, but possibly with what's going on in Boston now, maybe Kyrie comes back and say, I'll take over LA in 2 years.
Yeah, that's a tough thing because, you know, the Laker fans, they want it now. They want it truly now. You got to understand.
Now it's been on for a long time now.
Yeah, no joke. But it doesn't. For a long time. But
now it's been riding around for a while now.
Yeah, it has, but they still want it. They still want it.
Right,
but I'm saying with LeBron leaving, you got to have a different mentality. The guy that's coming to help LeBron. LeBron might not be there in 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? So then you gotta have that personality that, hey, I'm the man now. Because most guys say, man, no, I can stay in the background and, you know, play somewhere else. I don't have to be on the, you know, Lakers. Every day you talking about the Los Angeles Lakers.
Absolutely.
Every day you talking about. So some guys don't have that, you know, mentality. It's like, hey, man, I don't want to be that guy. I just want to just play my game, don't have to answer questions every day, and don't have to be on the forefront. Lakers, it doesn't matter if they're the losing team. They're going to talk about the Lakers.
You got to deal with it.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.